Okay, this is going to be interesting for me. Let me see if I can put on the camera. There's that. There's a camera. There we go. All right. I'm not actually going to play this video. I'm just have a little background, but this is one of these typical echo chamber, extreme far leftist, Marxist jackasses you see all over the fucking news. Okay. And the reason that I'm actually doing this one right now is because I've been doing this now for 3 years, trying to point out just how far left the left has gone. And they've dragged everybody with them. So when I say that the left has gone so far left that there's only two choices left. You either are uneducated by choice, meaning you just don't truly give a shit to get involved with politics, but because everyone has said Trump is bad, this is bad, you just go along with it. In other words, you really don't do your homework. You think you do your homework. Every now and then you flip on CNN or MSNBC, two of the biggest propagandist channels in the history of mankind. Okay? Yeah. So those people are uneducated. Then you have those that are actually indoctrinated. And those people, the ones who are indoctrinated, those are the ones that bother me, especially when they call themselves, if they even try to call themselves a Christian or a Catholic, or I'm sitting there and they supposedly believe in God. How can they pray to God, ask God for deliverance, ask God, and then turn around and believe in homosexuality, turn around, believe in all of this bullshit that the Democrats are spewing? In other words, you are literally doing the opposite of what you believe in. Okay? So these people that come on and they say that they believe in God, but every day their job is to be a Democratic shill, they're a liar. They're a liar. They're not real Christians. Okay? The ones that aren't not necessarily aren't indoctrinated, but just don't care and just kind of listen a little bit. Oh yeah? Trump does that? Really? And I'll forgive them a little bit. They're just stupid. Okay? They're stupid, especially if they've chosen to stay uneducated. Okay? That's how it is. I have not found one single Democrat that is honest. Not one. Okay? They all want to point out right now, the new thing to point out is that Trump says that he would take information from a leader or foreign power and listen to it. No shit. It's been done all across the world forever and ever and ever. But they're trying to do this now, and they're not even honest on why they're trying to do it. The reason that they're trying to do this and they're bringing this up now is not for the 2020 election like I hear people talking about. Not at all. The reason they're bringing this up is because they know that William Barr has sent John Durham to many of these foreign countries to talk to places like Australia, Italy, and England, and Ukraine, so they can gather the information against all of these foreign intelligence agents that were, or U.S. intelligence agents, and even people like Joe Biden and Barack Obama and Clapper and Brennan and just name them. Just name them, okay? All right. And the reason they're doing this is because they're trying to find a way to stop it before they impeach Trump. That's the real reason. That's the real reason. Okay? They need to try to find a way to stop it. So the only way they can think about stopping it is by having their mules try to tell people just how bad and unconstitutional and un-American it is to take information from foreign powers when they've done it their whole fucking lives. Okay? So I find it extremely hypocritical when we can have literally a 10-hour show and just name incident after incident after incident after incident after incident of all the times they have either taken money, paid for it, gotten information for free, worked with, colluded with foreign powers such as Russia, China, Ukraine, Cuba. We could literally have a show of how many times the Democrats have done that. They don't seem to find anything wrong with that. Remember, Democrats never find anything they do wrong, and they always find something that a Republican does wrong. That's just how they are. They always are. They've never found a court case that they didn't like that was against a Republican, and they've never found a court case they do like that's against their own Democrats. They're hypocrites. Okay? That's why I said I can't stand people that then try to use that and then turn around and say that they're a man of God. Go fuck yourselves. Okay? I think you're Luciferian to the core, then you turn around and say that you're going to actually believe in God. I would rather say you believe in Satan. At least you're consistent. Okay? But don't go around telling people that you believe in Jesus. Okay? And then you believe in the LGBT community. No. Okay? I've told people for years that the LGBT community is based upon scientific lies, fake scientific lies from Dean Hamer, who was a gay activist, and Simon LeVay, also a gay activist. Simon LeVay was a gay activist, British neurologist, and he was living in Southern California, and they hired him to try to be the first person. They thought this was the right attempt. They thought he would be the person to actually say, homosexuality, you're born this way. So he did a study on the hypothalamus and was absolutely destroyed. So not even a year later, they hire Dean Hamer, another gay activist. And Dean Hamer has said it to people in his own realm. Yeah, I wanted to do this study. I wanted to prove that my homosexuality was normal. No bias there, people. None. People that were actually on that study were leaving and didn't even want to talk about it because it was that dangerous a situation to talk about. The New World Order, September 11th, 1991. Oh yeah, that date, September 11th, but 10 years before, exactly 10 years before, George Bush comes up and declares that the New World Order is now in full effect. Don't believe me? Do your research. Look up George H.W. Bush, New World Order, September 11th, 1991. See what comes up. Okay. And everything from that point on was to push homosexuality in. Why? Because, again, remember, they're Sabbatean. So the reason was they had been doing it for years and decades. The first thing they had to do was actually change the definition of homosexuality so it wasn't a mental disorder. And once they had succeeded in doing that, then what did they do? Then they looked for the scientific lies. But before they even did that, they had to have a realm, an era, a period. So they got rid of the Enlightenment period, had a revolution, created their own period, and this period is called the postmodernist period. In other words, subjectivity. Okay, nothing about facts. Subjectivity, feelings are greater than facts. It allowed everything to take place. So homosexuality was lied about in order to get it to have a minor classification. The Sabbateans won. They got it in. Then they didn't even stop there. Then they all went through the Supreme Court, got one Republican judge to flip, Roberts, and make it a major classification during the Obama administration. It was either 2013 or 15. I think it was 13, but I'll have to flip a coin and look. Okay. And then they pushed through the scales of Sabbatianism. Next scale was transgenderism. You think everything it was about the bathrooms, transgender bathrooms? Please. Okay? Barack Obama was an anti-colonial, means he absolutely despised America, and his goal, his dream, was to destroy America from within. And he almost succeeded. Almost succeeded. Changed the face so much that literally it is a divided country. You are either a communist or call yourself a socialist, call yourself a socialist Democrat. I don't give a shit. It all leads to communism. Okay? Whether you're a globalist, that is communism. It's so communism. It's a totalitarian communism. It is an elitist communism. Only the elite of the elite are worth a shit, and everyone else are their. Everyone else are their serfs. Okay, and then us, people that they call nationalists, patriotic nationalists, conservative nationalism. Again, I'm trying to steal terminology. You will hear that all the time. You're a nationalist. You're a white nationalist. Fuck off, dickwad. That is what we call Nazism. Nazism is left-wing National Socialism. Left-wing National Socialism is on the left. Don't believe me? Again, look up the 25 points of Nazism. Holy shit. What do you come up with? 25 points that are all left-wing based. Damn. No conservative values in there? None. So what are the conservative nationalism points? 3 things. God, family, and country. That's it. And that's why nationalism can be portrayed in any country. If you believe in God, family, and country. Well, do the leftists, the far leftists believe in God? Hell no. They believe in statist power. That's why they love atheism. That's why they call everything secularism. They don't believe in that. Do they believe in family? They want the destruction of family. Homosexuality. Get late marriages. Okay? Not uniting together at dinner. Equal rights amendment. Homosexuality. Transgender. Anything to destroy typical Christian values. Matriarchal power. Okay? Look at what the feminists are coming up with. Matriarchal power to destroy a man. Who was perceived and considered the head of the household. So everything they did was to destroy family values. What else? Destroy Christianity and all the to destroy Christianity in particular. Some people say Judaism. I'm like, okay, because they believe in God. Okay. Their point is to destroy it. Not have their faith in deity. Don't take my word again. Here's what I love about what I say. Don't take my word for any of this crap. Look it up. Whoa. Okay? How would you find that? Look up Yuri Bezmenov and him describing the four phases of ideological subversion. You know, the demoralization stage, destabilization phase, the crisis stage, and the normalization stage. Okay, it talks about taking away patriotism. Talks about feminizing a society. Oh my gosh, is that what they're doing? Are they feminizing a society? You're damn right they are. Feminize the society. Okay? Take away, they hate the American flag. Well, if you're French, you hate the French flag. If you're Italian, hate the Italian flag. You know, if you're British, hate the British flag. It's all about inclusivity. When really, it's always about exclusivity. Whenever you hear a Democrat or a liberal or these, like even in England, the Labour Party. Labour Party is so fucking communist, it's sick. Okay? All they believe is in communism, but they try to disguise it. Okay? They believe in statist value. Okay? So, it is important that you understand these things. Alright? So their progression through Sabbatinism, their sick ideology believes that if they can get through the whole Sabbatinistic stage or Sabbatean stage, that it will be so satanic, it will be so sinful, it will force the second coming of Christ where they can kill him. I don't know about that. I do know that the Sabbatean values are actually in place. I don't know if the reasoning behind Sabbatinism is true or not. All I know is they have pushed it in place. Okay? And it is Luciferian to the core. And we see it now. People are starting to see it. They're like, oh my God. They've gone way, way left, so they're like wacky. That's exactly it. They've gone wacky. It's like, are you kidding me? They want to murder babies that have been born. They believe in infanticide. Are they fucking kidding? And then they try to twist it. It's my body, my values. No, my body, my right. No, it's not. That baby inside of you is a baby. It's not a bunch of fucking cells. No matter how many times you try to rename it. No matter how many times you use your leftist activism by trying to change a human body term into a group of cells. You fuckwads. You're satanic to the core. It is a human body from the time of inception. And you murder that baby inside of you, you are a murderer. Period. So, well, what are we doing about it? Well, one of the very first things we're doing about it is what? Well, you saw that the United States courts are now trying to combat that by purposely making the laws too extreme. Well, why would they do that? Well, if they make the law so extreme that you can't even have it during incest or rape, it's going to go to the Supreme Court. Oh, boy. That's exactly what they want. Reverse Roe versus Wade. One of the decisions of a reversal, not of civil rights, because it never was a civil rights, of Sabbatinism. Reverse the trend of Sabbatinism. And then who's going to be all scared? The whole LGBT and social justice warriors and all these Marxists will fucking freak out. Why? Because they know that they're next. And they're going to say, everything we built and everything we worked for our entire lives is crashing down. You're goddamn right it is. You're damn right. And I, for one, am happy about it. Because I believe to the core that you're Luciferian, and it's about damn time that people woke up and saw your Luciferianism and saw that you need to be destroyed. That's why it's actually comical to watch how you guys try to destroy Trump on a daily basis, not a weekly basis or a monthly basis. No, it's every day. Every day you sit there and come up with your just bullshit lies about Trump, and you didn't learn shit. The polls last year or last time, 98% Hillary's going to win. She lost her ass. And here you've got every Democrat beating Trump. Really? Get the fuck out of here. Not one of them has a fucking brain. And they're all so far left. They're so far left. And America's starting to do well again. And it's scaring the shit out of you because as they're doing well, they're waking up. And you are going to lose the black vote. And you are going to lose the Hispanic vote. You're going to get more and more and more people over. You're going to get more Christians. You're going to get more people waking up and realizing, God, you guys are too scary. Because they are. It's about totalitarianism, collectivism. It's about complete and utter power. And no one's falling for this shit anymore. Unless they're indoctrinated. And if they're indoctrinated, I want no part of them. Peace out.